The war between the Etherian Dominion and the Valkyr swarm stretched across 1,000 galaxies. Humanity discovered the conflict only when alien wreckage began falling near Earth's orbit. Captain Ryland Shaw, the youngest decorated officer in the United Earth Fleet, was assigned to investigate. Inside a damaged Valkyr biopod, he found a wounded alien woman, alive, terrified, glowing. Her name was Sarai, a Valkyr elite bred for battle and telepathic strategy. Instead of reporting her, Ryland saved her life, breaking protocol. Something in her eyes, cosmic, fragile, burning, held him still. That moment rewrote destiny. Sarai regained consciousness in the fleet's medical chamber, her pulse echoing like collapsing stars. She sensed fear around her. Humans saw Valkyr as monsters. Ryland disabled the cameras so she wouldn't be executed as a threat. Sarai whispered a terrifying truth. The Dominion is coming. They will purge Earth. Her voice trembled, not from fear of death, but from abandonment by her own swarm. Ryland felt the weight in her words, the desperation behind her alien grace. He knew she wasn't lying. He also knew helping her was treason. The Dominion's fleet emerged from folded space, blotting out stars over New York. Earth's defenses activated, but nothing could match alien war calculus. Sarai sensed the Dominion commander, her former mentor, seeking her mind. To stop him, she needed Ryland's help, but he doubted Earth would trust her. Sirens echoed across the city as civilians panicked beneath burning skies. Sarai placed a hand on Ryland's chest, sharing a fragment of her memories. He felt her pain, betrayal, war, loneliness. Changed everything. Earth Fleet ordered Sarai's execution to avoid diplomatic catastrophe. Ryland stood between her and the firing squad, refusing to move. He argued she was their only chance, but no one listened. Sarai whispered, "You don't have to protect me, but thank you." Her voice broke something inside him. When the Dominion ship fired on the base, chaos erupted. Ryland escaped with Sarai through collapsing corridors. Their fates were now permanently tied. They reached a stolen Dominion scout craft hidden beneath the base. Its interior pulsed like a living heartbeat, unsettling yet beautiful. Sarai interfaced with the ship through her neural tendrils, wincing in pain. Ryland steadied her, realizing the ship responded to his touch too. "Your mind is compatible," she whispered in shock. That meant something impossible. Humans and Valkyr shared ancient DNA, a secret the Dominion had killed worlds to hide. Now Ryland was part of it. Sarai guided the ship through a wormhole, escaping Earth's burning atmosphere. Inside the tunnel of fractured light, she collapsed from psychic overload. Ryland held her, watching her luminous veins flicker like dying stars. She confessed that the Dominion wanted her mind because she carried forbidden knowledge. Knowledge that could reshape every species, including humans. Ryland promised he would protect her, even from her own people. She smiled, small, tired, beautiful, and the wormhole spat them into uncharted space. They landed on the abandoned moon of Alindra, once a Valkyr sanctuary world. Ruins glowed with ancient alien inscriptions predicting a hybrid savior. Sarai trembled. She realized the prophecy referred to Ryland. He rejected the idea he was just human, not a chosen warrior. But Sarai believed fate had brought them together. The Dominion wanted that prophecy erased forever, and now they were hunting them both. A storm of metallic ashes swept across the moon. A Valkyr assassin unit landed on the moon, tracking Sarai through psychic resonance. The assassins had four-spiked limbs, split jaws, and crystalline armor. Ryland fought them with alien weaponry that reacted only to his DNA. Sarai unleashed a psychic scream that shattered stone walls. Together, they barely escaped through a collapsing tunnel. Blood dripped from Ryland's arm, shimmering silver where Sarai touched him. He was changing, becoming something else. Something between human and Valkyr. Ryland's visions began. Glimpses of future wars, hybrid armies, and Sarai dying. He hid the visions from her, unwilling to break her fragile hope. They found refuge inside Alindra's subterranean core chamber. The chamber contained a dormant sphere of living light, the Etherian seed. Sarai recognized it as the Dominion's ultimate weapon of creation. If awakened, it could rebuild galaxies or erase species. The seed responded to Rylan, glowing brighter when he approached. Sarai stepped back in fear. Dominion dreadnoughts descended onto Alindra, shaking the moon's crust. Sarai sensed her former mentor, High Commander Kaler, leading them. Kaler's mind invaded hers, whispering commands and threats. Rylan grasped her hand, grounding her through the storm of psychic pain. The seed throbbed wildly, reacting to their joined energy. Kaler demanded Sarai surrender, or Earth would be annihilated. Sarai refused, declaring she no longer served the Dominion. The dreadnoughts opened fire. The chamber collapsed, dropping Rylan and Sarai into the moon's crystalline caverns. Bioluminescent creatures floated like living constellations around them. Rylan's wounds healed rapidly, too rapidly for any human. Sarai inspected him, realization striking her. The seed had bonded with his DNA, accelerating hybrid transformation. He radiated Etherian energy, something no Veilker had ever witnessed. Fear and awe filled her eyes. Rylan simply whispered, "Don't leave me." Kaler's troops flooded the caverns, hissing in the darkness. Sarai stood before Rylan, shielding him with her psychic field. But Rylan stepped forward, his body igniting with seed-born energy. He unleashed a shockwave that disintegrated the first wave of attackers. Sarai watched in disbelief. He fought like a Veilker elite. Kaler roared through telepathy, branding Rylan an abomination. The cavern ceiling cracked from the force of their clash. Everything began to collapse again. Rylan and Sarai escaped onto Alindra's surface as the moon split apart. Kaler pursued them in a hovering war chariot of bone metal and plasma lines. Rylan confronted him, their energies colliding in blinding spirals. Kaler mocked their bond, calling it a disgrace to both species. Sarai stepped between them, tears glowing silver. She admitted she loved Rylan, something forbidden for Veilker warriors. The admission weakened Kaler's psychic control. Rylan seized the opening. Rylan unleashed his full hybrid power, overpowering Kaler completely. But instead of killing him, he offered mercy, something no Veilker understood. Kaler panicked, calling for the dreadnoughts to fire on them both. Rylan shielded Sarai with his body as the sky turned white. The seed inside him activated without consent. A massive pulse of golden energy erupted across the moon. It vaporized the dreadnoughts instantly. Kaler vanished into the light. Silence returned as the moon drifted in broken fragments around them. Rylan fell to his knees, the seed's energy draining him rapidly. Sarai held him tightly, refusing to let him fade. She felt his heartbeat flickering like a dying star. He whispered that the seed meant to choose him as its vessel. If he accepted, he would stop being human, possibly stop living at all. Sarai begged him not to leave her. He touched her cheek gently. The seed spoke inside Rylan's mind, showing him endless futures. Wars, extinctions, rebirths, each path shaped by his choice. He saw Sarai dying in almost every timeline unless he changed fate. The seed offered him control over cosmic energy, but at a terrible cost. Rylan chose to bind himself to it permanently. Sarai screamed as his body dissolved into radiant particles. He whispered, "I will come back." Then he was gone. Sarai remained alone on the broken moon, mourning him for days. But the seed's energy lingered in the air like a heartbeat. She felt Rylan's presence, weak, distant, but alive somewhere in the cosmos. Determined, she stole a Dominion data core containing forbidden star maps. The maps showed ancient routes leading beyond known galaxies. Sarai realized Rylan had been transported to the Etherian core, a mythical realm where all consciousness originated. She vowed to find him no matter the cost. Sarai reached the borders of the Etherian core, an ocean of living energy. Countless alien souls drifted inside luminous rivers, singing in forgotten tongues. The realm responded to her grief, parting to reveal a path. In the distance, she saw a humanoid silhouette forming from pure light. It was Rylan, but no longer fully physical. He radiated warmth and sorrow, remembering everything. Sarai ran to him, her heart fracturing with hope. He raised a glowing hand, touching hers. Rylan explained the core would collapse without a new guardian. If he left with her, trillions would die across every timeline. Sarai refused to accept this fate. She would not lose him again. Rylan placed his forehead against hers, sharing a final vision, a life they could never have on a quiet world under two suns. Sarai sobbed, gripping his hand desperately. He whispered, "Live, for both of us." And the core began pulling him away. The core sealed itself, leaving Sarai alone in silent space. But she carried Rylan's energy within her, a spark of Etherian power. She vowed to use it to unite the Valkyr and humanity, ending centuries of war. Sarai activated her craft, flying toward Earth with renewed purpose. As the stars blurred past, she whispered, "I'll find a way back to you." Across the universe, the core pulsed gently, like Rylan answering her. Their bond had transcended flesh, species, and fate, and the galaxy would remember their story.